Adam Catron from FC Tucker here, and I'm standing in the basement of my beautiful 1940s bungalow. Now I know you guys like older homes, and I love older homes. I sell a lot of them. And one of the things that will typically come up on an inspection with an older home is just some of the older materials that come with the home. Asbestos for one. Asbestos, you're going to find it in flooring tiles and siding and even the tape that they use to tape up the ductwork to make it more efficient. There's a lot of materials that were used back in the day that just aren't approved for today's standards. The biggest thing that I find a lot in home inspections is the plumbing. So a lot of the old plumbing was galvanized piping back in the day. Galvanized piping was pretty good back in the day, but over time it will tend to deteriorate. It'll start to rust. The problem with galvanized piping, though, is it will corrode, rust, and deteriorate from the inside. So you never really see it happening. Actually, I just had all my plumbing redone. We were having some pretty low pressure with our hot water, and I don't know if the hot water lines tend to deteriorate, better than or more than the cold lines, but the hot line, we just hardly had any pressure. I'd replace some of the fixtures here and there, and it would get a little bit better for a little while, but it would go right back to having pretty bad water pressure. So we decided to have all of our plumbing updated. You can see the blue lines here, a couple of the red lines there, all new PEX plumbing. Well, I'd like to show you kind of what the old galvanized stuff looks like. I don't know if it'll focus here for you or not, but this is the old galvanized piping. That orange is nothing but corrosion and rust. You can kind of see from the other end. Eventually it'll just get to the point where it's completely closed off and you get no water pressure. So this is just something that you got to be aware of when you're buying an older home. To ask a seller to upgrade all the home's plumbing is an upgrade. You're buying an older home, and there's just certain things that come with an older home. So you may not be able to get the seller to replace all the plumbing, but know that it's a great upgrade or a great update that you can do to the home that will increase its value after you take ownership of the home. So something to be aware of when you're buying an older home is talk to your home inspector. Ask him, what type of plumbing are we dealing with here? Is it something that I should be concerned about? Is it something where I need to anticipate replacing down the road? I highly recommend doing the PEX plumbing. It's been working great for us. You can see they kind of ran it all the way over here, did a new part on of our main, but pretty much have replaced everything, and our plumbing is working great now. We've got awesome water pressure. So just a quick little tip on buying an older home. Something to be aware of is the plumbing. Everything is fixable on a home. Everything is repairable, and just be aware of what you're getting with an older home. Nothing wrong with it. Just upgrade it, add a little value to the home, and you'll be happy for years and years to come.